Do, do, do. Oh my god, look at that trim. Wow. Oh. We're looking good. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-da-dum, dum. Well, what a consolidation, am I right? Is my mic on? It is. Previous day's high, we have close, so really I can't really short this, can I? I can. That's Monday's high. I mean, technically that's Monday's high. That's the high of the week, but... that is significant. Look what you pull up there, so that can be another buy side. Really don't know where this will go today. I like the idea of going down to these relative equal lows. Whether we do have that play out or not, I don't know. I feel like the low of the week is in. I feel like we had Monday low of the week. Since we're in pretty bullish we're in pretty bullish, like a weekly profile type thing, or weekly, you know what I'm trying to say, all-time highs, we're all-time highs. So odds are we continue higher beyond this high. Therefore we can expect a weekly profile, therefore we can expect Monday, Tuesday to form low of the week. Would be very surprised if we go beyond Monday's low and continue down into this daily fair value gap, at least this week. At least this week. Opening in 8 minutes. We're also gapping up. That's a bullish sign. We're broken above first presented fair value gap of the week. That's kind of cool, actually. That's like a breaker. Let's mark that out. That's a breaker overlapping with first presented. And if you were to do standard deviation of that breaker, 1.5 would take you to 898.25. So that's interesting. The God of War, that's a name I haven't seen for a while. Welcome to the stream, brother. Is it reasonable to make 1K a month? I can't seem to be able to do it. I think I mean, it really, that kind of question is obviously dependent on how much how much of capital you're working with to make 1K a month. If you have 5 50K accounts, making 1K a month should be relatively easy because you need to make like $200, and that's 1K. With 150K a month, it becomes a little bit harder to achieve because if you're working with 2K drawdown, then it's pretty difficult to make 1K. It's not impossible, but that's a 50% increase. So it's all dependent on what you risk. Obviously, you'll know all this, but I do think it's doable. I haven't done it yet, just to be clear. But I do think it's with the right mindset, the right framework, the right model. And also the right price action. This price action at the moment is very difficult, so I'm not surprised if you... I've not made any money so far in July. In fact, I've lost money. So far on my XFAs, I'm down $600 on July. That's with everything. That's across 5 50K accounts. So I'm down... I think I'm down $120 per account. So times 500 or 600. So I mean, yeah, 1K in 1 month given the right price action, given the proper amount of risk / capital, easily doable, if not more. So I'm hoping to get like some pretty decent price action in the latter part of this month. Obviously, right now we're in the summer months. This is always typically the hardest price action of the year, especially August. I'm really not looking forward to August this month. It's been really rangy. It's been weird. It's been ranging, and then it's just had we have one day, that Wednesday last week, there was a great run going into Thursday, and then it's been rangy, and then it hasn't been. If you know, it's like I'm in a range. Guess what? I'm running. I'm in a range. So yeah. Am I a full-time trader? At the minute, yeah, you could say so. I'm not making a living off of it, but it is the thing that I'm doing full-time. I will like be getting a now that I'm back home, I will be getting a job. Like just a day job, part-time, or whatever sort of thing, just to help out a little bit on the money side. But as soon as I am able to do this full-time, I will be doing it full-time, because it's obviously my passion. Full-time trader in the making, let's put it that way. While I was traveling, obviously I was a full-time trader, because like I was traveling. I didn't exactly have anything else to do other than travel and trade and travel. But yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm technically a full-time trader right now. It's just not something I want to say like, oh yeah, I'm a full-time trader, because then you have this idea that I'm making a living off of this right now, and that is a lie. I would rather not live a lie. Ask me that question in like a year's time. Maybe I'll have a different answer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the goal. Previous days high. You know what? I really do like the idea of shorting previous days high. I like that idea. Whether we obviously get the short is a different question. Do. Because them relative equal lows are very, very nice. London, session liquidity, it's London and yesterday's AM. So overlapping session liquidity with relative equal lows. Like I say, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the determining factor. Since I'm kind of expecting, I'm at least expecting tomorrow. I'm expecting tomorrow, and I also will be trading tomorrow on stream. I'm expecting tomorrow to offer the best price action, simply because we have 8:30 red folder news. So theoretically, it should be the highest volatility day, and therefore the day that moves the most. Because I mean, this entire week has been one big consolidation so far. And also, the other thing that is making me think we might start the upwards move today, obviously the stuff I said before about Monday, Tuesday being potentially the low of week, well, in this case Monday. And then we had Tuesday, an inside day. So after an inside day, we can anticipate that the following day or the following few days, there is going to be some sort of big move, because this has obviously just been like shortening like a spring, and then it's gonna shoot up. So yeah, after we have an inside day where so you see how Tuesday's high didn't go above Monday's high and Tuesday's low didn't go below Monday's low. That's an inside day, and then after an inside day, at least I would say 1 to 2 days after an inside day, expect expansion. So that's kind of why I'm anticipating possibly today we just shoot up. Or if today we just kind of come back down into the range, knock out them relative equal lows, then tomorrow especially, I would like tomorrow more. Obviously, like I said, that high impact news driver is always just a nice added gas to the fire. Not daily. I'm kind of messing around. Some I'll do like at least three a week. I'm trying to aim for. I'm trying to balance because I'll obviously give my Discord host Discord voice calls, and we've opened and we're shooting above previous day's high. In the Discord, I'll host voice calls in there, so I'm trying to do like 1 to 2 of them a week. And then the other days, I'll be just streaming. So like three to 4 streams a week, let's say. I don't know whether I will end up like just handing the baton over to Chris for the voice calls, because obviously I feel like it's better, 1, for my channel if I stream more, 2, for the Discord if I stream more, because I can push more traffic to the Discord, which just benefits everyone in the Discord because more faces, and I mean, obviously, it's just a question of whether Chris has enough time, because obviously Chris Knox is a busy man. Yeah, we're just expanding, aren't we? We ain't coming back for those equal lows. So in this case, what I would potentially look for is just any sort. Oh my god, go, go, go. Looks like we're getting that expansion day today. In this case, what I'm hoping for is just some sort of retracement into the opening range gap. And then, not a TopStep, not a funded account long, but an evaluation account long. I have not read chat at all, I do apologise. Morning, Mr. Journey. Full for previous day. Oh, well done. Well done, Journey. Mr. Geordie. Did I say Paul Scholes? No. I don't know what I said, but I didn't say Paul Scholes. Oh, Chris Knox. Mr. Knox, not Paul Scholes. Oh, if you want to travel Southeast Asia, monthly expenses are tiny. 1 to 2 thousand. That's GBP. It depends how much, like, what sort of experience you want. You can go like obviously the real like, what's the word, like culture deep dive, I guess, where you're just like living as, I can't speak today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Living within your means, like trying to save as much as possible, and like be very, very aware of the money that you're spending. You can easily spend very, very little, especially in like the more rural places in Southeast Asia, like in certain parts of Thailand, in certain parts like Vietnam, Cambodia, all those sorts of countries. In Bali, it's a little bit more expensive, especially where I was in Canggu, because that's kind of like a digital nomad hotspot. So there's a lot of fairly wealthy digital nomads just hanging out there. So therefore, prices are in the area do get bumped up a little bit, but it's still absolutely like pennies compared to somewhere like the UK. Like, I was probably spending like £15 to £20 on food in Bali a day, and like that was every single meal getting delivered to my house or wherever I was staying. That was like having multiple iced lattes delivered to my house a day, like it was maybe a snack if I was hungry, like living very comfortably. Like if I wanted something, I had it, and that's how much I was spending. So you could easily cut back if you were to go to somewhere like Bali and save even more. But yeah, it does depend on what sort of experience you want. But in my opinion, any sort of travel experience is pretty damn good. Okay, now we've swept. Was that the high of the week? That was the high of the week. Okay, so are we going to expand and then take our previous week's high? Bam. Sounds like I'm loading in right now. Previous week's high. Oh, no. Week high. Previous week's high. That daily order block was pretty nice. I want to go to Cape Town, Geordie. That's on my list. I keep hearing great things about Cape Town, especially in what did a friend told me, Cape Town during like January, February is like beautiful, beautiful. PA been hanging lately. Good to see some red candles at the open. Sure is. Such a shame I'm not in them. Was only half kidding about that. I was half expecting you to be telling the truth there, Journey. Short at 850 and took profit below. Like, oh, nice. Making my list these days. Yeah, I mean, what did I do? I did Australia. I went to Australia first. Australia is obviously a fair bit more expensive than Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is great. It's great for cost, great for actual like seeing stuff, experiences, all that travel stuff, all that good travel stuff. Straight run up at the open, no swing low even on the 1 minute chart. I need to figure this music situation out. I mean, I figured the music, not the goddamn music situation again. I figured it out as far as like what music, but now I need to figure out the volume because I'm pretty sure that obviously, I mean, no one's complained, so the volume is obviously fine, but it's in my headphones, it's fucking loud. Did I meet Cam there? No, I wanted to meet Cam and when I went to New Zealand. I went to New Zealand for a week, and we did arrange to meet up, but it just didn't happen. Cam got ill, basically, which was a real shame. We'll make it happen one day, because I mean, I'll head back over to that part of the world again. I know I will. So we will make it happen one day. I don't know what's going on with the channel as well, but I woke up this morning and I was on like 510 subs. I woke up, I went to bed and I think, I remember hitting 500 on Monday. Over the weekend actually, I think we got to 503. Channel's booming right now. Along 904, previous days, not holding between that consolidation. Oh, where it's going. What measure do I have above? I don't know if you're talking to me or to Geordie. You might go there for cricket. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad shout. I went and seen, in New Zealand, I went and seen the, what was I about to measure? Where's the breaker in here that I spotted? I mean, technically, no. That's a breaker. I'm trying to look for like the biggest one so I can get the most amount of range. That looks like a breaker to me. Or at least the pattern of a breaker, if you get what I mean. Long term, I'm looking for that. 1.0, 269.5. That's based off this real big swing over here. Which looks better on the 4 hour. Okay, so we haven't even come back into anything yet. There's really nothing to say about this other than it go up. It's a good thing you boys are keeping me on my toes in chat. I'm loving it, but I'm struggling to keep up. 2 AM made SMT with ES, and I was way too chicken to go long and hold, but I measured the down move, and that made it to 100. 2 standard deviations gives you just a Monday's high. Well, we hit that. 1 hour 1.0 whiz matches 4 hour wick C. It's I don't know if I can drop the playlist. It's just my the YouTube audio library on like the YouTube Studio, and then I've just like gone through it and favorited a load of stuff. Am I able to like share it? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. All I can do is just like send you the entire audio library, which isn't much help. What did Mr. Don P say? 1 hour 1.0 whiz matches 4 hour wick C. 4 hour wick C. Assuming you mean this wick that we haven't reached yet. What's that? 080.75. Well, the inside day came through. Shame it did it right at open. Yeah, this is not a day you can really get in on unless you've got in during London. Like it was an Asia low sweep during London. Yeah, that was a really nice move to be a part of, but oh well. I'm not exactly gonna long this now. I'm gonna need some sort of pullback. I think tomorrow will be beyond previous week's high. Trump news? Oh god, not again. Let me check. We got 7 people in here, boys. Hit a like on that stream right now. I discovered that, oh yeah, Trump did tweet. It says, like, light impact, though, but he did tweet. He did do a tweet. What did he tweet? He tweeted, anybody but too late, quotations. Wait, he tweeted that 11 minutes ago. But this guy tweeting stuff right at market open, I'm gonna have words. This guy's clearly an inside trader. Tell me Donald Trump tweeting something at 9:32 in the morning isn't telling his buddies to go long on NQ. Sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm just jealous. Close your eyes and buy, yeah. Close your eyes and just listen for a Donald Trump tweet. That's the best strategy right now. Yeah, never mind. I can't do that. There's an old new day opening gap that we just hit from the 4th of July. Where's my mouse gone? Thursday's closed, just yeah, that'll be the same thing I've got just marked out on my other chart, Jenny. 4th of July. New day opening gap. Do. I've just been able to grab myself some, you know, the what they called, the Apple over-ear headphones, Air Max Pro, whatever they're called. I've just been able to grab myself some of them. I've obviously not got them right now, but potentially, probably next stream, I'm gonna have myself some better headphones. Because, I mean, these headphones are good. But I bought these in Thailand, these headphones, for like £10. And they have served their purpose, but they are not comfortable. Well, not as comfortable as like an over-ear headphone. I've always found, obviously, over-ear headphones to be more comfortable because nothing's in my ear. Could you do standard deviations of that? I'm just becoming a standard deviation fiend right now. Mr. Wiz would be proud. Well, he is proud because he's here. So that was obviously not a breaker because it's not sweeping anything. That's a breaker. There's just too many breakers everywhere. I want to know what that says. I think I'd rather go off that 4-hour one. This 4-hour breaker down here, I like that more. That's more of like a bigger move, which is what that 1.0 is up there. Mr. Wiz's target smashed. Shocker, Mr. Wiz does it again. I would not put my money on a retrace at this point. We're so close to previous week's high, and Trump has put some gasoline on the fire. So. God damn. I love this trim. Have a look at that, boys. Oh, shit. Went to Australia with a British haircut. Came back. Oh yeah, that's not even previous week's. Well, I mean, it is previous week's high, but it's also all-time highs, isn't it, Mr. Journey? This buy side can get gone. Look out for the short I'm going to make later, where I explain the inside day. I explained the fact that yesterday was an inside day, therefore today/tomorrow we can expect expansion. Kai predicts the weekly range yet again. Did he make money? Next question. I'm really not bothered about not catching anything on this day. Not bothered. Because you tell me where the 2022 was, and don't say 2 AM. I was asleep then, okay? Maybe we'll get 119 today like you wanted last week, Journey. Oh yeah, you two had your targets. What was that? Was that Friday? When you think about it in hindsight, not a terrible like move. It was just a pain in the arse this Monday and Tuesday. It wasn't like an obvious downward move. It was music come back. I'm still butthurt about for anyone that isn't aware. Yesterday I was in the VC in the Discord and I was trying to long towards these relative equal highs up here. So in this run here, I didn't get long in that run. I got long when we retraced into this, hoping for those equal highs to get swept. But in classic Trump fashion, Trump said no. Trump tweeted when we were around here and just sank the market into my stop loss. And then, of course, after it hit my stop loss, it went back up and swiped those relative equal highs, which, as you can imagine, made me feel terrific. Thursday, yeah, that sounds about right. That's such a good quote, Journey. I don't want to be right anymore, just profitable. I like that. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, you and me both, Cody. You and me both. All-time highs. Okay, here's what I'm thinking today. Potentially. 10:30 reversal into the first presented fair value gap. I've spoken. And this music in my headphones is so loud. I wonder if you can hear it in the mic. No, dude, can you balls? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just have one headphone in, because that is outrageously loud. I feel like I was probably talking louder as well. Am I talking quieter now? I had music blasting in my headphones. Because I can't adjust it. I can't change the sound. So it's just like ear raping me the whole time. Oh, well now I am proud. I'm proud of you're proud of me, and now I'm proud of you, Mr. Wiz. But yeah, the basis for me saying 10:30 reversal into that is obviously we're about to sweep all-time highs, and then if we continue higher, it's just I don't think it'll happen. If I was to bet money on it, I would say it's not going to happen. It's just something I will potentially be studying, and it's purely based off of an ICT like little gem, I guess you can say, where he says if the first presented fair value gap like forms, then it just runs away from it. Wait until 10:30, and then at 10:30, look for it to move back towards that first presented fair value gap. So I suppose you could at least just get like a move. If not all the way to it, you could get a move towards it. But I'm willing to bet that he doesn't mean to do it. Like in that, when he says that about that little trick, that's more of just like a normal price range sort of thing, not an all-time highs sort of thing, if I was to guess. Cancel phrases. Cancel Kai Capital. He said a naughty word. Doom 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 doom. But yeah, since it's just pumped up, there's obviously not much for me to do. We'll see what happens when all-time highs get swept, if it just continues pumping beyond all-time highs, or if it wants to come down and, you know, offer anything. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. We got 9 people in the stream right now. Oh my god. Like the stream, boys. I found out that people liking the stream actually promotes the stream to new people. I don't know if that's a YouTube myth, but I heard it on someone else's stream the other day. So now I'm going to make sure I tell people to like the stream. Don't even watch the stream, just like the stream. Like the stream and I'll get Geordie to give you signals, because I ain't giving you mine. Mine are too expensive. I wonder what ES is doing. Shocker is doing the exact same thing. Is ES at all-time highs? No, not yet. ES is... Ooh, just fell short of the high of the week. Interesting. Boom, boom. But yeah, ES is way below. Not way below, but... What's that, 20 handles? Yeah, about 20 points away from from all-time highs. You can't see ES on the stream because I'm looking at this on my other monitor. Because I'm holding out on you boys. They gotta buy a mentorship? Damn. As a member of Geordie's personal mentorship, I can confirm that he is one of the best mentors I've ever had. That took me a while to get out, but that's because I didn't even realise what words were coming out of my mouth. Did you ever just start talking? That must be I think that's a me thing. Well, not a me thing, but like I just start talking and then I kind of forget what words are coming out of my mouth. For the affordable price of 50k a month for the first chapter, for the first sentence. The first sentence is ha. Gotcha. Ooh. ASMR keyboard. So guys, today price has gone up, and it has gone up, and then it has carried on going up. And now it's consolidating right below all-time highs, which is great. And now it's going to tank to 841. Get a beautiful turtle soup at long. Oh, at too long. Trailed 2 after it took out 1 AM and shorted after trailing, hit for a little scalp, then chopped up and gave back all the between 315. Journey, I want your mentorship. I want all your guys' mentorships. I'm a real one. Boom, 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 boom. Visiting for the first time here. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Captain Singh. Captain Singh Devanda Singh. Color of your candles are almost invisible. If it doesn't hurt you, please may color visible by increasing the contrast. Can I increase the contrast of them? Let me see if I can do anything. I don't really want to change the colors of them just because I like the colors of them. No, no offense. I can't change the, because yeah, if I do that, it just makes it worse. Try upping. I don't know what you're watching this on, Captain Singh, but if you're watching it on whatever you're watching it on, try maybe increasing the brightness of what you're watching on. Because like to me, they look perfectly. I can see these perfectly easily on my screen, and I'm pretty sure like because I've shared my screen like in Discord calls and stuff before, and no one's ever had an issue with the color of them. But so it might just be the brightness of your device. I'll teach you how to give it all back. Oh, we're short on all-time highs. I wasn't even aware of that. Oh, do you mean my price line? He said candles. My price line is hard to see. I'll change the price line. I thought he meant the candles. How can I change the price line? Canvas. I'll change the price line. Where would that be? Where would that be? Good question, Brad. Value line. Is it that? Yeah, it is that. Does that help? That should be way more visible now. I'm not sure if well, I'll keep it like that. I'm not sure if I like it that thick, to be honest. Let me know if that's what that's like to see, and then let me know if it's, I feel like that's going to be hard to see, isn't it, if I have it too thin. Let me know if that's still too hard to see. Oh, I can't, it's covering the all-time highs thing now. Let me know if that price line is still too hard to see, and if I should just have it as the slightly thicker one. Where's that thing gone? Oh my god, where have I gone now? There. So tempted to it's hard, isn't it, Journey? It's just the thing of like, you have no idea when this is going to give a retrace, and it's like obviously fairly, like, if this retraced right now, you wouldn't be surprised. So while I obviously don't hate longs here, I want some sort of a retrace. To be honest, yeah, I don't want to long this. It's too much. It's too far gone. Brad teaches me not to chase or sit on my hands. He's learning. Oh damn, now you've got me. Breakout trading, not chasing. Isn't Wiz shorting as well? We've got the battle of Journey and Wiz right now. Put this headphone back in. It sounds too weird. My sound only coming out of one headphone. I think this is the most successful stream I've had right now. We've got 8 people in here. I did peak at 9 or 10. That is awesome. I want to see what this 10:30. I mean, can anyone just like fast forward to 10:30? Is that anyone's? Has anyone got the button for that? And the reason I'm not chasing now is that I've already made half my profit target. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no reason for you to trade this Journey, especially since you're already in profit. If you want to find and justify a trade, you will find it. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. If you want to find a reason to enter a trade, you'll find one. Cody, hammer it harder. Let me help you out. Where's the emoji thing there? Let me help you out, Cody. We'll hammer this thing together. Where's the turn thing? I want to turn it. Do I just do that? Oh yeah, I do. I got you, Cody. How many SMT boys do you reckon are like frothing at the mouth because NQ and ES have technically got an SMT right now at all-time highs? That's enough hammering. I've made a dent. That was my dent. This one down close candle. That was me. Oh my god. Look at that SMT. Look at that enormous SMT. You are. Oh, damn. Journey, I'm going to have to short now. I'm gonna have to short now. Actually, you know the mad thing is I don't even hate shorts. I just don't want to. I would rather wait. Thanks. I don't hate shorts if we obviously get... Oh my god. Oh, 1 minute. I just need to go for a nap. I'll be right back. I don't hate shorts if we obviously do like the 2022 model. But I'm not taking that short because a wise man once said, don't short all-time highs. I was that wise man. That wise man was me. Technically, it's a 5-minute swing low. Technically. Not technically at all. It is a 5-minute swing low. God, I'm so bad. Adding unnecessary words to make myself sound smarter. Who do I sound like? Probably sound like 95% of trading influencers. 2022 models first presented for ViGap. I need it. Give it 25 minutes, Cody, and then I'll make a call for you. My throat is so dry right now. It's like sandpaper throat. Ugh. Maybe. Maybe, Cody, maybe. We shall see. Like I say, it's not... I'd prefer it to do it at 10:30, but if I want to do it sooner, obviously it can. 10:30 is just a nice... If we've had a directional AM, which, I mean, doesn't get much more directional than opening at 9:30 and just running up like straight for what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Doesn't get much more directional than that. Short to first presented is also an OTE retracement. That's interesting. From where? From down here. That's where, that's a dealing range, right? That's the dealing range we're in. OTA. Or could you do it from... Oh. I'm just going to see if there's a higher... that's technically a dealing range from there. And that's probably what you're doing because that is OTA. Close. I need to stop adding. Oh my god. Oh my god right now. Is that a 2022? Is Cody shorting this right now? That's the low I want for a market structure shift. For a little MSS. That's a wide font. Done short all-time highs and added to 10 contracts. Oh my god. I do not envy Don right now. Mr. Wiz. Oh, I don't know if anyone... So when I did the video with Chris, he told me this. I don't know if he told me this in a voice call with other people or if he just told it me like in a call I did with just him. But he won't mind me saying this anyway because it's funny. But when I did the video with Chris where I interviewed him, he told his wife like about the video obviously, but I don't think she like really like was listening or just didn't understand what he was talking about. Anyway, either he showed her the video or she found the video herself. The other, like, this is a while ago now. But now she just like always walks around the house apparently, and whenever like it's become a tick of her just to go, Mr. Knox. I thought that was quite funny. "15 contracts short from all-time highs. Dompy, you are a man who likes danger. You are a dangerous man." Turtle soup all-time highs. Do do do. Bam, bam. I feel like I didn't hammer it enough. This is a more precise hammer. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's better. Down, close candles. Down, close candles. Down, close candles. 15 is lighthouse 30. Dumpy, you're gonna let Cody one up you like that. I'd say you do 31. High peaked, another high, and I went short. Oof. I used to have better hammer game. I feel like I could do this faster, like last time I did it. I'm clearly not built like that anymore. Maybe it's because I did it. If I do it on this, I bet I'm faster on this. Oh, wow. Look at that. Speed. Speed of the hammer. God, this is such a uneducating stream. People join this stream thinking they're going to learn something. They click on and it's just me hammering candles down. That's a Kai Capital stream if I ever heard one. Ba-ba-boom. Is there a volume imbalance in that for Virgo? I'm curious. I can't even tell. I don't think there is. No, there's not. So it's disrespected that. Disrespected that. FVG. Before the stream today, I was like looking around at YouTube, and one of the guys' streams that I joined, like people like trading pre-market or whatever, and one of the guys that I joined was like adamant that these relatively good lows are getting hit today, and then like he ended the stream and saying like basically join his paid Discord Discord group where like they're gonna be trading, like he trades the AM session with his paid Discord group. I bet he's fighting for his life in that Discord call right now because he was so adamant that these relatively good lows are getting hit today. We've just gone the complete opposite way, which is fine. Obviously, like everyone makes a wrong call every now and then, but I can just know there's people like who are paying him money and are just like so angry that he got the call completely wrong today. That's one reason I would just hate to have like a paid group, because like people just expect you to give them calls, and that if their calls don't play out, then they're just like entitled pricks basically. They're just like, you got it wrong, I paid you to get it right. Oh, I can't remember his name, Jordy. I can't remember. I was just like, I was going around so many streams, literally just like basically doom scrolling through YouTube streams for like, it was like from 8:30 until like 9 he ended it, something like that. Second phase buy model on the 5 minute. I feel like we'd probably have a little bit of a retracement, maybe knock out the liquidity that we've like formed here, but I do like the idea of second phase. Let me just yawn right in the middle of a sentence. a second phase buy model. Looking at those equal lows, the body closes on the later one is lower than the first one. On what time frame? The 15. That's the only thing I don't really get about the whole body close situation is like, yeah, this 15 bodies are lower, but like time frames are a thing. So the bodies will have closed at like the same place on a 1 minute chart. I guess you could argue like the 15 minute has got more volume in it than the 1 minute. But like on the 1 minute, these bodies closed here at like 8:44. And these bodies closed at 8:47. So the bodies closed higher on the 1 minute. But like I guess the 15 minute is like the bellwether chart. I don't really pay attention to body closes if I'm honest. At least not for like liquidity purposes and like market structure shift purposes. Like so many people require a close. They require a body close on a market structure shift. And if you go and watch ICT's videos on like, he literally has a specific ICT 2022 mentorship episode on market structure shift. And in that episode, he emphasizes that he does not require a body close. And then you see all these people like saying market structure shift or break of structure, and they're like, it requires a body close. And I'm just like, oh god, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. It simply doesn't. Or at least it doesn't for the 2022 model. Which is what most of those people are trading. They just call it something else that's in line with their personal brand. To sell people the dream. I was looking at that on the 15 minute when you were showing it and talking about the guy, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. The 15 minute, yeah, it did. The bodies are lower on the one on the right. But like again, I don't really know what sort of impact that has on the liquidity like down here. It's more narrative thing. Like also as well, Journey, you'll like this. Or there's like a smattering of new day opening gaps. So if I just save this layout for 1 second, hop over to this one. You will see this is like my new week opening gap. This is my new week opening gap, new day opening gap, and first presented fair value gap layout that I have on my chart that's off screen. But you'll see that we have all these new day opening gaps down here. Not all, but these two new day opening gaps down here. And this 3rd of July one mainly, because it didn't even reach that 8th of July one, but clearly it was like using that as a support thing. We bounced right off the high of it there. Literally perfectly off the high of it at 2:30. Nope, 2:15 candle. So like that is something you could think about as far as like potential and just the overall narrative. Like the overall narrative is bullish because all-time highs on the daily chart, right? So if you're like, I literally said this at the start of the stream or relatively early into the stream. Monday, Tuesday, expect low of week in a bullish, like if you're expecting a bullish week, which I was this week. It drew down into a high time frame objective, which for me was that, let me go back to my other layout. For me was that daily order block that I was talking about with you guys that were in the voice call yesterday. It drew down into this daily order block, which for me was like the downside PD array on at least on a daily chart. And then Monday, low. Tuesday didn't break Monday's low, so I guess that could have really been a signature that we've made this swing low now. So like that's potentially low of week. And inside day, so Wednesday, Thursday, expansion higher. Classic buy week if you were to ask a certain Mr. Knox, he would tell you classic buy week. I think for me, I was looking for, like, this is talking about me in in the past now, like what I was seeing at the time, for me personally, I saw that, okay, Monday hit that daily objective that I was looking for as far as a retrace for higher prices. So for me, like, I was looking for buys as early as Tuesday, which obviously didn't go great. You boys in the... Well, I blame Trump, okay? I blame Trump. Don't need a body close if a major level was swept and body close is confirmation. I'm unsure of what you mean by that, Journey. Don't need a body close if a major level... I think I've like rambled way on what I was talking about when you asked that question. Just prompt me. I'm assuming we will have been talking about those relative equal lows, maybe, I guess. Just prompt me with a little more info on what I was talking about when you asked that question. Oh, you're rambling about. We're both rambling. Changing the state of delivery, I don't think actually requires a body close either. I'm speaking in terms of like what ICT has taught. I want to say it doesn't, but let me just do a quick search. Because market structure shift absolutely doesn't require a close. Changing the state of delivery might. No, it doesn't. Doesn't require a close. Clarified in the context where ICT mentions that changing the state of delivery does not necessarily require a close below. It is about Instead, changing the state of delivery is identified by the opening price. Yeah, because the whole idea, I guess, is that, like, so for example, this body close right here, that is a change in the state of delivery right there. As soon as that candle, I'm gonna label market structure shift and then just change it. Because the change in the state of delivery it doesn't, like, if you think about what the change in the state of delivery is, why is that not changed? There you go. It's not... The change in the state of delivery is when up close candles stop holding up down close candle, or holding down close candles, and vice versa. It's when down close candles stop holding up close candles. This is getting way too confusing already. Anyway, basically the point I was making is that when we've gone below this opening price, that is the change in the state of delivery. It's not when we've closed below it. Because, like, if you think about it, it's not like a fixed thing of like, right, now we've closed below it, now we can come up and retest. It's like it's once we've gone through it, that then qualifies that as an order block. I'm completely butchering this explanation, but it's obviously because I'm not as experienced with changing the state of delivery as I am with other things. Journey, you can type all you want. You can type all you want. All you're doing is boosting the stream on the YouTube algorithm, so please. Please type more. I have no idea if how much people are typing in. I'd assume that impacts the algo, the YouTube algorithm. I don't like that as a market structure shift at all. That is way too lax. Way too. Oh, I guess I'll break the structure. As opposed to that structure is getting fucked. My BBC candle. Hey, guess what? Where's Cody? Where's Cody? Hey, guess what, Cody? It's 10:30, almost 10:25. Allegedly, we'll go to the first presented fair value gap soon. Allegedly. Not financial advice, guys. Cody's limit order is placed. And that's based off his own. That's based off his own choice and his own analysis, Cody's lawyers, not Kai Capital's. I like that 4-minute. I'll study that. Four-minute actually is surprisingly clean. I've become a fiend for the 4-minute again. Have you noticed? Engagement, that's why they say type X in the stream to qualify for giveaways. Everybody type BNG if you like Brad's no cap. Everyone spam BNG right now. Everyone spam BNG and then we'll get Cody, we'll influence the algorithm to drop us to first presented for Cody Short. My target is 23,065.5, but I was expecting it to hit 1024. 30% happens 9% of the time. 23,000, okay. That would be, so if I was entering this, that would be my entry there. Stop loss there. I probably should have entered that just on paper for fun, huh? Oh well. And I'd look for something like that. Don't mind that at all. That'll be a funny journey. Yeah, well, I mean, that was a pretty easy 30% retrace. Do you want to be even cooler, Mr. Dompey, if we drop all the way to a certain fair value gap? I wonder if Cody got filled. Cody, you get filled? Are you in on this right now? That'll rage down. Yeah. Straight to a certain fair value gap. There is a volume imbalance there, right? I didn't mark that up for... Yeah, there is a volume imbalance there. Very small one. So that is a valid entry. Oh, you didn't get filled? Damn. Crashing out. Oh. Poor Cody. Poor Cody. I don't like this song now. It's gone way too robotic. That song's actually getting taken off the favourites because that was not the one. %, just missed. You're talking from there? I'm assuming you're talking from there because that would be 50% just missed. Imagine Don's entry with Cody's target and Chris's leverage. It's like the Power Rangers like joining together. God, I don't like this song either. What's going on? Mighty Morphin Power Traders combined. Cody is punching the air right now. I can confirm that. I want this to get to the first presented, stop dead in its tracks, and continue higher, just so Mr. Wiz is like forced to mark out first presented for the rest of his days. That's all I want. Oh, that's first presented. Shocker. Right at 10:31. That's getting clipped. Punching my man. Don't worry, Cody. All it did was go to exactly to where you thought it was going to go and further, and just didn't tag you in. That's all it did. Oh, nice, Jordy. We do have equal lows. Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing equal lows. I wonder if we'll get all the way down to them. To me, this is just a question of how far does it retrace now. And do we close below first presented? We do. We do close below first presented, he says as he loads up his Billanox combine. Do we invert first presented and send us lower? If we come up to this, bodies stay below midpoint, and then we break down further, I'll look for a short on my combine. But you say, okay, see if we do that. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I had a Discord ping. What was that? Who's pinging me right now? Jordy's pinging me. That's awesome. Well done, Jordy. Buy my fucking mentorship. Yeah, I have 931. $9.30 is interesting though today. What's regular trading hours look like? Yeah, it doesn't look like any reason I would use the 9.30, but it is there. Like, it's still a fair value gap. It doesn't mean just because first presented is this one that this fair value gap just doesn't exist. This fair value gap still exists, and I mean that's pretty cool to be honest. How it went straight into the. Did it go straight to the midpoint of that one? What's the low of that candle? 987.75. 98775, so it went exactly to the midpoint of the 930 fair value gap. But for me, that isn't first presented. 931 is. But that's still a fair value gap, obviously. I'm wondering if we go lower. To be fair, we had no opening range gap like move, so this is actually my model right here, SMT with a gap, just no time-based liquidity. Hold that thought. I'm getting ready to short this on a 15-second fair value gap. No, never mind, there it goes. I didn't want to be part of the move anyway. Let's see if I can get in on it. That's the opening range gap retrace. So now, like, opening range gap midpoint, to be honest, looks like a real nice target. And then these equal lows at 919. I wonder if that's like the upper quadrant we just hit. Sure is. Oh no, it's not. My music's gone. Oh my god, come on, there we go. Boop a doop a doop boop a doo. There's a 1 minute fair value gap right there. I want to see if that holds. There's also one there. I'm just going to highlight that whole area, even though it's two separate fair value gaps. I'm going to highlight it. Do 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 do. Will it hold? Yes. It will. I'm gonna get rid of that midpoint there just because it's not even a thing. Oh, it looks so weird having my thing without a midpoint, just a box. Where's today's value area low on the 5 minute? Jordy asked. Okay, that's first presented tap. I wouldn't mind shorting from. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I even like shorts. Like well, no, I like shorts. I just don't know if I want to put money on them. I think okay. Now I like that reaction off midpoint. I'm gonna look for like a 15-second 2022 potentially here. Which there could be. It's stopping right at that midpoint. Ugh. It disrespected that. See, this first minute fat backup stuff is so tricky. Bum 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 bum. Okay, it's a 2022 model, not 15-second now. I'm gonna try that. I'm not in it yet. Still not in it. It's just running. Don't really want to go any lower. Like my entry. Okay, now I'm filled. Let's see how that goes. What's midpoint? 941. Got run, boys. Enjoyed and trade well. You too, Journey. I don't know why I said trade. Enjoy. I said you too when you said trade well. Hope you're not going to be doing any trading. You've made your money. 22,928.25-ish is value area high. Okay. Oh, you know something I just realised? We've just bounced right off of a new week opening gap high from this week. My short might be mudded. Yeah, we'll see. The logic for the short is there, so. Even though we did bounce off that. Pretty sure logic says, especially going into a macro, that if we break this low, we should move like lower pretty swiftly below that low, based off the fact that we're inside a gap, the opening range gap. Then this is the first time we've come back into it all day. It's like on a regular trading hours chart. This entire bit of price action here is completely unfilled. So if we break this low, I'd expect speed, especially going into a macro. When this trade plays out, let me put the trade on screen actually. What's my entry? This is with the Bullinox eval. That's the entry. Stop loss is 2 ticks above that high. 9775. And then take profit is like down here. New week opening up worries me. Shorting all-time highs worries me. Not worries me, concerns me. Worrying sounds too emotional. Other than that, the kind of snapshot of the model, like if I was to just zoom in on like this, on this, that looks pretty nice. But with all the added narrative around it, We'll see. What would it be if I took it to those lows? Because I really like those lows. At one point... See, that's not great. What if I took it to those lows? What if I just full send it to those lows? 919. 50. May as well try it. I'll just trail my stop tight once we hit midpoint, which is was like my original target. But I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, it's already looking like it's reversing against me again, so. Doom, 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 doom. I want it to go down from here, really. Because this is inside the 15-second fair value gap now that I was like basing the trade off of. Nice. That's better. And again, if we break the low of the day so far, this 1036 low, I'd expect speed down to the midpoint. Speed. I am speed. It broke the low really fast. Can it continue fast, please? Pretty please. Yeah, it's really interesting the fact that this fair value gap on the 1 minute looks like it was disrespected. On the 15-second, looks fine. Because it's like there's a fair value gap up here that it was tagging. That's one reason that I never used to, I never do exit my trades, because the fair value gap that I entered off, it's like, say I entered this on the 1 minute, like this, based off that fair value gap, just because that fair value gap got invalidated, like the body closed through it, that wouldn't make me close the trade, like prematurely, simply because of the fact that there could be a 15-second fair value gap up here, which in this case there was, that it's just tagging into before it does the move that it's going to do, and that's why I don't close, like just because of fair value gap that I based the trade entry off got invalidated, or got closed through, I should say. Oh no, my music broke. Nope. My headphones are out of battery though. Well, this one is. Speed. I am speed. Boom, 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 ba-da-da. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. Come on, take profit. I'm going to close the stream up shortly after this trade is done. Good stream today. I'm break even now, by the way, because it's gone so far to my take profit. I'm not willing to see this turn into a losing trade. On that fair value up to send us into take profit. If I was being really aggressive, I'd trade my stop above that high, that 1049 high. Teasing me. You know what we need right now? We need the hammer. Such a clean first presented play. See, I hate when these are so clean. Why do you have to be clean today? Come on, give me my take profit. Give me my order filled. Ugh. Not sure I like this song. Oh my god, really? You're really gonna go all the way back up to the fair value gap? Bump, 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 bump. I felt like up because I didn't do niche. 2-minute one there that it's respecting. I'm gonna move that stop loss down just because I'm break even. Stop loss don't exist no more. It exists. It exists. It's in profit. Is what I should have said. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. God, this is taking some time. Whichever comes first, 11 o'clock, or my trade, like, closing. Stream ends at 11, basically. Looks like we might get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum, dum. Oh, that was so close. 1 tick short. 2 ticks short. What's that 15-second chart look like? Looks stagnant is what it looks like. Boom, 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 boom. Order filled. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Not bad. Okay, I have been here way too long, so I'm going to end this pretty quickly. It'd be interesting to see if it gets all the way down to those equal lows. That'll be cool. But other than that, I'm going to close all my shut up. And I'm going to catch you boys same time tomorrow, 9:30 or 9:20 in the morning tomorrow. I appreciate you boys going and hanging out, and I will catch you later. If you're trading the rest of today or the PM session before tomorrow, or even London session overnight, then good luck, good trading. Yeah, I'll catch you later, boys. Thanks for hanging out.